Hey, how are you this evening? Pisces. Is he going to message you soon? Let's see. Is he going to message you? I would say yeah. I would say yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I definitely think he is going to. Your timeline. I think he's going to. I think those are definitely signs and symbols, for you. Definitely. Yeah, I definitely see him definitely messaging you soon. If you feel and you're manifesting that type of energy, I think that's definitely a possibility for you. I keep pulling up the number 5. So, I want to say like 5 days or so. Something that's around the number 5. Yeah. I mean, I got sending letters, so that definitely is a symbol right there of some type of message um, for uh, for contacting. No, I don't think you. I don't think you are. You know, I feel like when you see symbols of like certain things that really catch your eye, like numbers, sometimes months, sometimes even certain words and letters and things like that, those are symbols being shown to you for a reason. So hey, how are you? I'm doing good. No contact with your partner. Will they communicate? No contact. No contact. Let's see here. Mm. I'm mostly getting like your feelings here. Oh, I keep an eye out, definitely. All right, so I feel like you and so for the no contact with this person, I feel like you and this person are just on two very different paths here. Um, I feel like you're really just really wanting this connection to work, and for some reason it just hasn't worked out for you. I feel like I'm yelling. I'm sorry. Um, yeah, I can definitely sense that. I feel like you're both on just two very different paths right now. And I think that in order for this connection to work, like I feel like it's gonna need a lot of work. Like this is something that I feel I feel like this is something that you're willing to work on, but the other person just doesn't want to work on it. Um, yeah, and that's frustrating. I feel like this person is trying to find some type of happiness in their life, and that's like their main focus. And so I think the happiness part, it doesn't feel like it's like a love thing. I feel like the happiness is like focusing on, somebody's definitely, I mean, this could be you too. This is definitely, somebody's definitely focusing on their outside life outside of um relationships, trying to love themselves, trying to um, make connections outside, type deal, like focusing on work, focusing on themselves a lot. It's her, yeah. I mean, somebody's definitely working on themselves right now. Somebody's definitely focusing on themselves right now. It's over between you and this connection. There's definitely communication coming in. I think that from what I'm seeing is, there's is a possibility of friendship, but unfortunately I'm not seeing any more than that. I think it's because it's like this person is just really focusing on themselves, focusing on everything outside of a connection. Sometimes you need to do things on your own in order to, better yourself, to make yourself. This person is not happy. This person hasn't been happy, within themselves. And so sometimes you need to, you know, be alone and figure that out. I feel like there is going to be a sense of communication coming in here. And I think it's going to be, definitely staying in contact with each other as friends. I do see communication. I do see communication between the both of you at some point. Yeah. How does what work? Hi, how are you? Communication is always the missing key, I think that there's going to be communication, but I think it's like I said, I see you both on very different paths. So, yeah, I think if there's going to be communication, I think it's definitely going to be like, I really need to focus on myself. Coming out with that, at least to give you some peace of mind, is at least the best thing for you. Yeah, they can, absolutely. If the communication does opening up, which I do see it opening up at some point, all of those things can be talked about. The reading, you can ask direct questions. You can ask for a general just from spirit guides. I also do private readings as well. You're very welcome. If you have a question about a situation or trying to manifest something, sometimes people just like to hear what their spirit guides um messages have for them. Hey Taylor, how are you? Oh, thank you for liking and subscribing. Will you get accepted into the university? Will you get accepted? Acceptance into university. I would say, yeah. I mean, successful adventures in business, you know, forecast of a happy, longing life, that gives me a sense of a strong possibility. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, Taylor. I feel a sense of anxiety coming from you. Are you worried about something? Well, thank you for liking and subscribing. Information about your soulmate. Information about your soulmate. You're welcome. Yeah, I feel like a pit in my stomach. Like, I feel like you're thinking too much. It gives me a sense of like you're thinking, like, I feel like so much anxiety that like I feel sick to my stomach. All right, Jordan, if you're still here, what are we looking at for a soulmate here? Next soulmate connection. A next soulmate connection. Hold on. I just flipped my cards all up and around here. Can't believe I just did that. All right. So I'll get to you next, Taylor. Because your energy is just distracting. I want to help you figure this out. All right. Soulmate. Here we go. Next soulmate connection. Oh, so no next soulmate connection here. Yeah, I feel like whoever this person is, I feel like it's definitely going to be a very sudden and unexpected connection for you. Um, yeah, I feel like it's going to be super sudden. Like, out of nowhere. Okay, so I feel like this person is somebody that you're friends with. It's kind of like one of those situations where this person you're really close with, but they really have feelings for you, and you just didn't. It's like you're blindsided to it. Like it's kind of like me. I'm bad at flirting. Like if somebody flirts with me, I don't see it. You know what I mean? It's kind of like one of those situations. Like I feel like this is definitely somebody that you've been friends with, or it's somebody that like for sure. And it's just, I feel like it's gonna come out of nowhere. You know what I mean? Friends can be soulmates too. You know what I mean? You can have many soulmates in your life. And so, if we're looking at, yeah, this is definitely somebody. Yeah, this is definitely. Well, yeah, I think, it doesn't have to be currently, you know what I mean? It could be somebody that you've been acquaintance with in the past as well. Somebody coming back and arising, because I'm getting letters here. So it's definitely somebody like I'm getting the sense of like maybe coming back into like talking to you. Let's see, you're curious on how the connection. I feel like if you're sometimes I feel like you would feel a connection after communication starts. So if there's no current communication, I feel like the connection is going to start after the communication. And I feel like it's one of those friends first, romance later type situations. It's fast moving though. That's the biggest thing that's pointing out to me. Like this is not. Yeah, it's definitely, it's some type of acquaintance or friendship, because I'm seeing the ending of a friendship, and I'm getting the sense of feeling moving into something else. Oh, you shouldn't give up hope. No, I wouldn't give up hope. You know what I mean? Because this person, um, it's some type of an acquaintance, somebody you knew. If you're not currently friends with anybody, you don't think that it's somebody either you were friends with. You'd be surprised. Anybody you've been friends with in your life that you're currently not talking to could be popping back up, rekindling a friendship, and things taking off. You'd be very surprised, because there's an ending of a friendship here, grooming into something else. Um, more on this person. More on this person. Yeah, we've got Oh yeah, this is a strong love connection. I feel like this might end up being somebody who's long distance. Yeah, it is possible seeing through a friend. I feel like this is long distance, and I don't know if that's physical or communication here. The distance could also represent a, a length of time of communication. I see that's I don't think it's physical. This is giving me a length of time. The distance is giving me a length of time that you've talked to this person. So again, I feel very strongly like this is somebody who you knew in your past. It could be acquaintance. It could have been somebody you met for 2 seconds, and you see this person, and you're like, I remember for you from 2012 or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, and then it will develop more from there. You know what I mean? Yeah, no, I think this is a length of time. Like, I'm telling you, like, this person knows you. Like, I don't think they know you. Like, this is an acquaintance of some sort. A past life. I don't know. That's I don't know. I'm not pulling anything up for past life. Hmm. But it's got male all over here. I feel like this love is very strong. I mean, strong, as in, like, you're having a family with this person type deal. Yeah. Um, so I can pull out some type of timeline. months. Say months. $6 months. No, you haven't yet. Um, I think if there's going to be any, like, connection, I'm not saying straight to love. I'm saying somebody like, popping up for you, maybe messaging you out of the blue randomly. I would say within 6 months. Just be aware of, like, hey, I haven't seen you in 10 years. How are you? You know what I mean? Rekindling something like that. Yeah, 6 months. It seems like a long time, but you can't rush the process. um, let's see if I can pull. Yeah, I mean, when I feel like this is blindsided to you. Can I get? Let me pull out some letters. Possibility. Soulmate. A and N. A and N. pulled out two A's. Two A's is a possibility. But I don't think it's two A's. I'm not getting that vibe. I'm getting the A and N. How they feel. This person is like right now, this is all future based for me. So, you and this person are definitely like getting married, having a family, and in love with each other. I think it's something, like I said, it's something that's not, you're not expecting. This isn't going to be something that you're expecting to happen. I feel like it's going to literally come out of nowhere. It's going to come out of the blue, which is, really, kind of a beautiful thing. You know what I mean? I feel like sometimes when people try so hard or they look too hard, they get really discouraged because they're like, I'm not finding what I want. But sometimes when things happen for no reason or things fall into place, I feel like it's I feel like it's better process. I like knowing what's gonna happen. You know what I mean? But sometimes when things happen for no reason and you're like, I can't believe I found this person. I can't believe I found you. From like, where did you come from? You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of a cool thing. You know, it is. And you know what? I tell people that come in here all the time, if you hear a reading, and you feel like you heard something that I'm telling somebody else or saying resonates with you, you were meant to hear that. You're meant to be here to hear that message. I can tell you're an overthinker. You're giving me the sense of like, I want to know, I want to be a part of this process. Like, I feel control. Like, you have to be in control, but this is not controlled, honey. I'm telling you, this is gonna be like, this is gonna be like winning the lottery. Like, how the fuck did that just happen to me? Like, why me? I feel like you're gonna question it at first. I think I think at first you're gonna be like, kind of like questioning things, but that's okay, because it's okay to question the process. Then I think that connection will happen. Trust me. I'm very honest, very, very honest in my readings. I've pulled for people that ask for love, and if I don't see it, I'm going to tell you it's not going to happen. I do not bullshit. I will not bullshit. You know what I mean? There's times where I've pulled for people and they just really want to find love, and it's like, this is not the time for you. But this is definitely pulling something out for you. That is definitely going to happen at some point. You know what I mean? So I could feel that control. And that's okay. Sometimes it's good to be in control of your life. You know what I mean? But some things you can't have control of. Taylor, I don't think your problem is controlling. I feel like your problem is overthinking. All right, let's see what we got. The worry, girl, the worry. The worry. What is going on? I can feel that, your mind is on the go all the time. Oh yeah. I think Hold on. Let me pull a chakra card for Jordan real quick, Taylor. Oh, it's fine. Your typos can't beat my language. I have a weird way of expressing my thoughts. Sometimes I can't speak. Sometimes I can't read. Sometimes I talk to my cats. Sometimes I talk to myself. Oh, I'm gonna pull a card just real quick for Jordan. All right. Just a focus for you, for yourself, for Jordan real quick. Building a strong foundation. I am stable and secure by providing myself with the basic needs of a healthy life, such as shelter, food, water, and clothing. I use my creativity to build a strong foundation. Hold on. I don't know what just happened. Sorry. I use my creativity to build a strong foundation. This is an essential key to my survival and growth. So that kind of gives me this, like, that is like the sense of kind of like everything is like, I need, and I want to feel stable. Like, it's the biggest thing. And like you said before, like, everybody you've been interested in is not stable. Being stable, being grounded is like the biggest thing for you. Which is really important. Wisdom. I am open to understanding the spiritual truths behind situations occurring in my life now. I offer my wisdom to help others in their paths. I trust in a higher source to guide me and help others who ask for guidance. I listen deeply for the truth. I choose to respond rather than reacting. So this is kind of just taking everything in that's, in your thoughts, in your actions. And instead of just going out and grabbing things, it's more like slowing down, reevaluating the process, reevaluating everything that's going on in your life, making sure that's exactly what you want, making sure this is the right choice for you, and whatever it is, emotionally, physically, anything in your life, and then making sure you take it, if that makes sense. It should be in the description. Yeah. Yeah, I think that because you are moving so quickly that you're just like, I just want to like keep grabbing all the, it's like, all right, hold on. Do I really want this? This and this? Is this going to give me what I need? Or is this going to give me what I need? You know what I mean? And this is just directly for you and things that can help you just in general, you know what I mean? And so just a focus of just, I just want to take a deep breath, you know what I mean? And pull back and slow down just a little bit. I think that's something for you to work on for yourself. Yeah, absolutely. Taking your time. All right, Taylor. I'm not forgetting about you. Thanks for coming in, Jordan. Oh, you're welcome. All right, what's going on here? This relationship. What do we do here? He. Yeah, this is feeling more physical. This is it's like there's definitely things moving outside from this connection, but I want to know more about is there someone else involved? You know, I feel movement, you know what I mean? And so if you're long distance, that can definitely represent the movement there. Um but I see this being a successful movement is where I'm not quite I don't know if anymore. I feel like there's been fighting. I feel like you definitely have had arguments, and I see a lot of disagreements here in any type of I think in communication in general. Um, successful ventures, successful ventures. I'm not sure what that is giving me. I don't know if this is for you directly or if this is for their side. But there's a lot of movement here. And so, but I feel like this is like outside the relationship. But it's significant for a reason. 6, 8, 11, 13. You know, oh, thank you so much, Jordan. Communications. Yeah, it's kind of throwing me off too. This one's tricky. It's not giving me what I want for answers here. Governed by the distance. Yeah, I see the distance. I feel the distance. Emotional distance. I can definitely feel that. There's the masculine card. That's what I was waiting for to make sure. So this is for him directly. I feel like I don't know if this is for you or for him. But that this is for him. That's for him. There's definitely some family issues going on. Some family quarrels here that are happening. Between, I don't know if that's for you or for him. Lack of trust in acquaintances. He's fighting with somebody. If it's the fighting isn't between you, he's definitely fighting with somebody else. And I feel that emotional strain. So this could be outside from you and his relationship. There's fighting. Somebody's fighting. And so this could be with family. It could be with a friend. Somebody this is fighting. This is like not just a disagreement here. This is definitely fighting. Let's see. More disagreements here. You know, I feel like whoever he is fighting with, I feel like it's gonna come out at some point. Yeah, if he has a bad, there's family stuff in here, you know what I mean? And so, but it's like not good. It's not like happy, joyous family time. This is like, it's rough. Like this is rough. And so, you know, I feel like I feel like it's just giving me like so much emotional strain from this is like a lot of like just straight up disagreements, arguments. This is like throwing hands type anger. And I don't sense this with you. And I think that a lot it's taking a lot out of this person. Like all of the strain and the stress is definitely taking a lot out from this person. So, you know, this could definitely be, you know, when you are emotionally strained and stressed out, like everybody reacts differently. You know, I feel like some people go straight to anger. Some people shut down. You know what I mean? Some people, you know, everybody acts differently towards stress. And so I feel like this is like the brink of like if there's lack of communication or you feel like things are just not really good. like going well between you and this person. I feel like this person is just going through a lot of stress. I'm not directly seeing a third party here. Um, I feel like there's so much going on the outside, like a lot going on the outside. Um, yeah, and I just feel like I feel so drained from it. Like it's just taking like so much out of me. And so, I feel like this is a situation where it's like I don't want to talk about it. Like type deal, you know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, I it sounds frustrating, it feels draining. Like in one way, I want to beat your ass, like to the other people. Like in one way, like I want to beat the shit out of you, but another way, it's like I don't want to be fucking bothered either. You know what I mean? So it's like very mixed emotions. But either way, it's like it's something that I can't stop thinking about it. It's just I'm trying to focus on my day, and it's eating me inside, like that type of stress. I feel this person loves you. This person loves you. You know what I mean? This person loves you. I feel like this is, a possible bump in the road. You know what I mean? I get such a strong sense of like this is just this he needs some more emotional support because he's so much going on, and it's not being said. I feel the lack of communication all around. You know what I mean? So, oh, I love Moldova. I have Moldavite too, but it's such a small piece that I haven't figured out what I want to do with it yet. Yeah, I think, there's a lot going on. A lot. I feel success and movement as well. So it's not all negative. You know what I mean? It's not all like there is a lot of negative, but it's not all negative. Like there is successful adventures and good abundance here. You know what I mean? Like we're moving, we're traveling, we're 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 growing in that sense in our life, but emotionally like there's a lot of shit. There is. There is a lot of shit. And it's one of those things where at some point, I get the sense of some point, like my emotions, it's kind of like, a female on her monthly, like at some moments you want to hurt somebody and the other moments you want to cry. You know what I mean? I don't know how to explain that. You know, Taylor, this is a situation where I feel like it's gonna be okay. This person loves you, and I think that if this person really feels like that way with you and has that connection with you, it's okay for you to bring things up in small doses. You know what I mean? How are you feeling today? You know, I'm worried, you know, be very open. I feel like the sense of this connection with this person. I don't sense a straight backlash. You know, some people where you bring things up, they're like, I don't want to fucking talk about that. I don't sense that. I sense a more of a mellow, I don't want to talk about that. You know what I mean? Like, oh, I don't really, you know. But I feel like this is somebody you could pry. You know, this is definitely feel like this is somebody that you could. This person, it gives me a sense of like this person definitely needs somebody to talk to. This person needs that extra support. And even if you don't have anything, it's like even if you don't have advice or you don't have anything to say, just listening is like the best thing that this person needs. Even if you're like, I don't know what to do for you, babe. I don't know what to do. Like, I don't know how to fix this. Just listening, I think, is just like the best next step to help this person, you know, just take a deep breath and like try to, you know, go through that. Some, you know, my wife does that. I'll be like, you okay? She'll be like, yeah, I'm fine. I'm like, no, you're not. Like, what's the matter? I will get it out of you. I will get it out of you. Like, tell me what it is. And tell him that, Taylor. Tell him that. Say, listen, I need you to communicate with me. I can't help you. I can't help you if you don't communicate with me. I feel like this person can take that. Some people can't. I feel like this person can take it, you know, and keep trying. And this isn't something that's going to happen, work itself overnight. This is something that you're just going to have to trust the process and just, you know, keep at it. Relationships are work. This is the work. It's just whether you want to do the work or not. Some, you know, sometimes there's one person that's lower than the other. And it's just the way relationships are. Sometimes you just got to put that work in, you know, and right, you know, that type of deal. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I mean, yeah, if the some people don't feel like you understand. I feel like this is more of the sense of like, you know, it's not necessarily, I don't get the sense of like not understanding. I'm getting the more of the sense of fear. Fear. I feel like he is afraid to open up. I get the sense of you know, I don't want to put my burdens on you. This is not your problem. This is my problem. I'm not going to put that on you. But sometimes you have to. It's part of a relationship. Sometimes you have to. Sometimes you got to let them put it all out on you. All right, let me give you a focus for your. Wow, okay. Throat chakra, creative expression. Or this is for you. I'm committed to sharing and revealing my thoughts and feelings by being creative in my communication style. I express myself through talking, singing, sighing, laughing, crying, and use my creative talents. I continuously use my senses to experience my world more fully. I see, hear, smell, and feel more, and I will become more aware of my surroundings, such as all of my senses, people, sights, nature, smells, and weather. You know, the throat chakra is very strong about communication. Communication. You know what I mean? And I think that I just feel a sense of fear, not on both sides. You know what I mean? And so, and in different ways. So, some people need a different way of communication. Don't be afraid to ask questions. Don't be afraid to bring up a tough situation. Maybe this person needs to talk about a shitty situation out of a joke. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, come up with a way that you feel that would work bringing up. That'd be pretty interesting. You know what I mean? You're like, hey, how's your day? And they didn't want to bring it up. And then you tell them a joke. And then you're like, so, yeah, so about what we were talking before, I don't know, something stupid like that. But you know what I mean? Kind of using your own way of communicating with this person in a different way to kind of make it feel more comfortable for them to open up, to communicate. Some people are, when they have fear, it's kind of like, you want to make their circle feel safe. It's like a safe, they don't have a safe space. When you don't have and you don't feel comfortable in a safe space, you're not going to tell, you're not going to open up, you're not going to talk about um you know how you're feeling and things like that. So, this person has fear. I feel fear coming from you as well in a different sense. And so, making, even though it's long distance, making that, conversations um feel safer. I want to say funner, eh, which, I mean, I know the situations aren't fun, but making it feel lighter in a sense, I think could possibly help. There you go, Taylor. Get creative. Come up with some like really like horrible, cringy, like dirty joke. I do that to my wife, and she hates it. It's hilarious. Like, come up with something that's like completely out of ballpark. See what their response is, and then take it from there. If he laughs about it, then we can talk about the rough stuff because we made the mood a little lighter. There's no, if it's just like, what did you just say? Like, what is that? You're like, just be like, okay, never mind. I'll come up with another idea. There you go. I'm a Cancer, so I'm all about communication, and I'm nosy. I'm not like nosy as in like drama nosy because I keep to myself, but like if there's like a cop outside or like an ambulance outside, I'm like the chick that like looks out her window and stuff. Like, what's going on out there? Oh, I'm so glad. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Ooh, mine's on its mine. My birthday is June 22nd. Cancer is all about feelings. I'm a loud Cancer though. I'm also a crybaby. My wife is an Aquarius, so she's all about no feelings, and I'm all feelings. So it's like I'm over here crying in a corner, and she's just like, "Are you kidding me? What's wrong with you?" And I'm like, I'm crying, and she's just looking at me like, "Really, really, you're crying right now over nothing?" I stubbed my, something. It's always something stupid. Oh, happy birthday! Everybody say happy birthday. I wish I had like one of those noise making things that went like whoop, 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 whoop. I don't even know. That was really bad. That was bad. I don't know. What is that? It's like a. I'm gonna have to get a soundboard now. Oh, Alice. Oh, you're so emotional. You were like, I'm gonna fight you emotional, or we're gonna cry together emotional. You know what? It's funny. So Tauruses are actually the most creative zodiac sign, or sign in general. You know what I mean? So if you've got some Taurus in you, I bet you can come up with really creative ideas. I can't do anything creative. I've tried. I arts and crafts or any type of anything creative is not in my books. I tried to make my son a birthday cake. Let's just say that thing. It was an Elmo cake. It looked like it wanted to kill me. It was so bad. It was so bad. I had to go to the store and buy a cake because I just ruined his birthday. It was very upsetting. But I didn't, he was like 2, and I was like, he's gonna think it's gonna kill him. He's gonna be scared. I, I think it got eaten. It tasted okay, but yeah. No creative things over here. Yeah, they can get angry. Yeah, it was one of those like horrible. Ever seen like sometimes in let's say I've seen it on like Facebook, things like that, where they're like, oh, look at these horrible kids. Yeah, that's me. One of those nailed it type situations. I don't know if anybody's seen that show, Nailed It. Yeah, I should be on that show. I can make the cake. The cake tastes amazing. Just anything on it other than regular frosting is not gonna happen. So my sun sign is Cancer. My ascending sign is Pisces, and my moon sign is an Aquarius. So I've got a mixture, but I'm all Cancer. I'm just crazy emotional all the time. Not all the time, but I guess I have Aquarius in me, and I don't know where it is because I'm always very in tuned with my emotions and feelings and stuff like that. So I don't think so. I think that I feel like a lot of people sense Scorpios being like just like the hardest sign to like get through to. I think they have their emotional side. I think it's more hidden. I think it's one of those like you need to be close to me to really get that emotional piece. Jeff is bullying you? You prayed for him. Why do you think he was bullying you? Is this on social media? Oh, no, it wasn't. I missed that. What's the center of bullying here? Person overthought, yeah. What's are you being bullied? Why are you being bullied? I would want to know too, like why. Why is this person bullied? Ooh, bullying here. I feel like this person, I want to say jealousy. Some type of this person's jealous. I feel like they feel like their attention is being taken away from them by somebody else. I met my wife online, not Tinder, but I feel jealousy. I feel, yeah, there's a strong sense of jealousy here. I was just gonna say friend. There's some type of friendship involved in here. Um, Friends or family. Yeah, I feel like the feeling there is still like the jealousy feeling is still there though. Even though this happened a couple months ago, I feel like it's like it gives me the sense of like you're doing some success in your life and this person is, yeah, I feel like this person is like somebody's moving here. Somebody is doing successful things in their life and the other person is watching them do this. And on top of feelings of being jealous of jealousy of that, It's also jealousy of relationships, friendship, family here. There's also a jealousy of, like you're being successful more than me. Uh, you're being more successful, that like you're moving. Yeah, somebody's getting great abundance here. You know what I mean? Somebody is being acknowledged of their hard work. Somebody is just succeeding and moving in their life, and the other person is jealous of that. They're just like, like you're doing all these great things in your life, and I'm it's like I get the feeling of like I'm just here. Like I'm not I see you moving and doing these things that I want to be doing, but I'm not doing them because I haven't put the work into doing that for whatever reason. And this person is it's just all jealousy. It's a jealousy of that. It's jealousy of friendships, or family. I want to say more friendships, like you said. That's direct there. So, hey, how are you? Thanks for subscribing. So if you that's the direct question here, is why are they acting like that? That is the reason why. That is the reason why. That is the reason why. It's just it's not like, oh, I'm just jealous of your friend. No, this is like everything. Like, and this person gives me sense of like there's work this person needs to be doing and they're not doing it. I don't have the answer for that, for why they're not doing it. I feel like they're just kind of not there in their life. Like they haven't just figured that out for themselves. It's like they want to do it. They want to do what you're doing. They want to be successful like that, but they're not. And because they're not, they're just kind of like, jealous in that sense. I feel like they're not aware of it though. So sad. I feel like they're not aware of that though. Like they're not fully aware of the underlining meaning of their jealousy. It's kind of like they're just reacting without thinking type deal. Yeah, he's on the wrong path. I don't think it's a wrong path. It gives me the sense of like he isn't on a path. Like there is no path right now. If I think of wrong path, it's like he's taken, if I say wrong path, it gives me the sense of like you're going down a path of just things that are very bad. I'm not getting that sense. I'm getting like a stagnant sense. Like I'm just sitting there. I'm not doing any work at all on myself. You know what I mean? So I feel like it's like there is an option for this person to move. There is an option for this person to do the things that they want, um, and take that path. But it's kind of like they just are not doing the work. Sometimes I feel like it's kind of, gives me, it's like they know there's options that are open to them. Um, but I feel like they want more options, you know? It's like you have a direction of taking the left road or the right road. And they're like, no, I don't want either of those. I want like A, B, C, D, E. Like they want more options before they choose to go to do what they want. But the problem is like they're not opening the doors to those those other options. They're not, I don't want to say not willing. I think they just haven't done it. Yes, stubborn. Some people are. Some people are, stuck in their ways. Some people are just stuck in their ways. What is your soulmate like? Were you in here the other night? Or was that somebody else? Are you getting a promotion in the near future? Hold on. Are you getting a promotion in your job in the new future? Let's see real quick. I would say yeah. I mean, I think that whatever promotion that you're working towards or expecting on how, I feel like it's something you're gonna have to put a lot of work into. Um, I'm definitely getting success in business. You know what I mean? And so I think that the only problem I feel like this is something you need to do for yourself to get this promotion. This is definitely something that is you're gonna have to put a lot of hard work into. A lot of hard work into. I feel like there's going to be people that are going to try to take you out. I think it's like a competition here. So I feel like it will become successful for you as long as you put in the hard work. Ignore the negativity from other people. I think that's going to be the biggest distraction from you or for you. Because I see here against assaults and threatens, that's more like, from other people, not from like higher up. This is like other people that are either like they want the same position, you know what I mean? And so I feel like that's going to be the biggest hurdle to get by. Ignore the drama. Ignore it. Just keep yourself focused. So keep yourself focused. Ignore the drama. I'm telling you, it's other people want that same position. They're going to be fighting for it. I think it's going to be hard work, but I see successful ventures in business. So Good luck to you. All right, soulmate. Soulmate. You're very welcome. Good luck for you. Keep focused. Ignore that drama. It's like one of those situations where you're like, don't let anybody take you down. Don't let them do it. All right, soulmate. All right, soulmate. What are we looking at? I feel like there's a masculine energy. It's giving me the exact same vibes I read the other night. The other night. Like, this is somebody who is well off. Like, this is somebody who is well. Like, this person, they're not rich, but they're definitely, like, they're comfortable. You know what I mean? And so, I mean, this person likes to travel. This person is constantly moving. They're very successful. Like, they're comfortable. They're stable. You know what I mean? Like, this person has both feet on the ground. Like, they know where they're going, what they're doing in their life. You know, I feel about in this relationship. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes, yes, and yes. This is going to be this is going to be a strong, very strong love. And I think that the only thing that I think is going to be the difficult part is I see suspicions. Now, the suspicions come from outside of the relationship. And I think that's giving me the sense of kind of like other people just kind of question, like, is this right? I just want to like from an out, like, say, outside friend view or family, you know what I mean, looking and kind of being like, is this right for you? You know, just questioning it for some reason. And I think that's because of how successful this person is. I feel the strong, like, this person is a very, has a strong voice, you know what I mean? And so I think that it gives me the sense of people like questioning, like, this person's really like place in this connection, but it's not like negative though. Like, it's just one of those judgy type situations for some reason. Yeah, Alice, I'll get to you next. The love is very strong here, though. You know, there's more journey. This is a traveling relationship. A traveling not as in like difficult. Like this is going places, doing things, having fun, you know what I mean? Type deal. Yeah, I'm getting more family. It's like the family is just questioning the relationship. Friends are questioning the relationship. But it's one of those situations like you're not in the relationship. You don't understand our connection. What do you mean? I'm getting homey vibes for some reason. I think it's because of the strong personality. Um, I get a sense of like this person is kind of like really hard on the outside, soft on the inside type deal. You know what I mean? And so a lot of people can see when they don't really know a person very well and they only see them a certain way. They can become judgmental. You know what I mean? Especially when it's people that are close to you directly. Um, I think that's going to be the biggest struggle in this connection. But I see you not giving a fuck. Like honestly, I see you just being like, you don't understand. Like, type deal. And not really not care, like you care, but not caring, you know what I mean? Because you know who this person really is. Um, on the inside, it's not like that, you know what I mean? I'm still trying to say, I really What's the homey vibes? It's not giving me the answer I want. And this is one of those situations where, where you ask directly, you want to know, where am I meeting this person? If I don't get a direct answer, it's for a reason. It's for a reason. Children are near. This is somebody you're going to have a family with. Long and happy life. Children are near. That could also indicate this person having children. You know what I mean? So if this person has children, that's a possibility. It's not giving me a direct answer on how you're meeting, and I think that's because maybe you're not supposed to know. Initials. Initials. Some letters to work with here. I'll throw out a couple for you. Possibilities. ECPI. CPEI. Those are possibilities. It could be CP. So, that's a possibility. You're very welcome. Love and career for the rest of the year. Love and career. Love and career. Love and career. I feel like so this gives me not necessarily this is for a relationship. This is more career or learning work here. I feel like there's definitely some work that needs to be done in the sense of I don't know if you're in school right now. It's kind of giving me a sense of like it's time to put your head in the books. And so that for me can actually mean put your head in the books if you're doing something with schooling type stuff, or if you're really kind of going towards a certain career, kind of really, yeah, that makes sense. So this would be for school then. Putting your head in the books, really focusing on this career base is really important. I want to say read the fine lines. read the fine print, really, really focus. I feel like your focus, it gives you a sense of like you're focused, but you're not as focused as you can be. And so this is kind of just like saying like I want to say that like now, like right now is the time for you to really focus on this. I feel like it gives me a sense of kind of like there's a distraction here, like some type of distraction. Um, yeah. I mean, I see success and ventures, you know what I mean? So I think that really putting your hard work into, I see it being successful for you. You know what I mean? I think that it's just one of those putting your hard work into it um is one of those things that when you do that, everything becomes really successful. Um things are changing for you. Things are going to change, like huge change is coming for the better. Like this is all for the better. This is all very positive, very good vibes here. Um, I feel like I want to say the change is, I mean, I feel like the change is happening starting now. Like, I'm getting a sense of like you left something behind to better yourself. You left something behind to better yourself. And for relationships here, I'm getting, very close with friends, very, very close with friends, strong, yeah, that would be the movement. I think that's definitely a good place. Um, I feel like maybe, I don't know if you have shut somebody out financially. I've got a closed door here on friends or a male. Um, kind of giving me the sense of like maybe somebody was using you financially or trying to use you financially. I feel like that door you've closed that door, which is just saying that you're on the right path. Um, yeah. Yeah, I think that's really that message is here for a reason. I think it's just saying that you making that step to close that door to this person you made the right decision. This is pretty much just saying if you were questioning, I feel like there was like some questioning here of, at some point, whether that was a this is saying that you made the right decision. Hi, how are you? And sometimes that's all you need to hear is like you made the right choice. You're on the right path. You know, let's look for love here. Romance, romantic, anything in that sense. I do think there's going to be some romance blooming up here. I really do. You know, I this is giving me the sense of like somebody opening up about their feelings, somebody who is, really wanting to start a type of flame with you, romantic flame with you. This person definitely, it's like if they're really, it's like I'm really expressing my feelings, really expressing my feelings to you. And really kicking up that romantic flame here, like oh yeah, oh yeah. This is I yeah. So this person, it's like they have a crush on you. They want to start flame with you. They kick off that flame. I feel like the intimacy in this is it's hot. Like this is hot intimacy. um it's not all physical though. I don't want that to come off the wrong way. I don't want this to be like, oh, it's just about sex. No, I feel like that is definitely going to kick off, that piece. And I'm just saying what I see. You know what I mean? And I think this is going to kindle into this person really feeling love, beauty, love. Roses indicate beauty, you know. It's kind of like they're going into it because they're like they got feelings for you, and it's like if I think it's at first it's like it's gonna be very intimate, very close, very bedroom vibes, and I think then it's gonna become more than that. Um, Hi, how are you? Thanks for subscribing. So this is the issue. This is the issue that I see. Don't let this become a distraction of your work. I feel like this is going to be a really important connection for you. It's going to feel really good, but I sense that it could possibly be a distraction in your work, in your schooling, and things like that. And so just be aware of balance it. I see this becoming something that becomes a little bit unbalanced, not in the relationship. I see this being coming unbalanced in general. Like, oh my God, this is hot. I'm excited. I can't think about anything else. You know what I mean? And I think this is just one of those things. It's like, that's okay. but just be aware of really trying to finding the balance to making it so you can still achieve your goals. You can still become very successful, which I see that happening. Just make sure that you're finding that balance in between. Yeah. Yeah. I see a lot of I feel like you're very distracted. I think there's a lot of other, it's not just, I think it's friends and relationship. It's all very it's like your friends saying, "Oh my God, let's go out." And it's Tuesday night and you're like, "Oh my God, I really need to get this done." And you're like, "Oh my God, let's go out." It's like, get the work done. You know what I mean? Like sometimes you have to say no. You have to say, "Shit, I'm not going out tonight. I guess I'm gonna stay home." And it sounds depressing and it sounds like, "Oh God, I don't want to." But you got to focus on the balance. You have got to remind yourself that all of this hard work is going to be good for me in the end. Like, this is future vibes. This is like career base. You know what I mean? It's really important. Yeah, I feel like the insomnia is being affected from your emotions. Your emotions can affect you in so many ways. I feel like people don't understand. I said Tuesday. I was close enough, right? I feel like this is your insomnia is affected by your emotions. I feel like a lot of people don't realize that your emotions can make you ill. They can make you they can affect you in so many ways. Like for me, when I get really stressed out, I get headaches. I get migraines like I've never had before. You know what I mean? And so I feel like the insomnia is from the stress. It's okay to take that social piece and throw it out the window for a week. It's okay to do that. I feel like if you get, I'm getting the sense of like, if I say no, that something, like I'm gonna lose a connection with a friend. Or like I like there's some type of fear here. Like it's like I can't say no because not that you don't know how, it's just I feel like a fear. You know what I mean? And so I feel like take a deep breath. You know what I mean? Like these people are not going anywhere. I feel like these are the type of people that if you say no and shut your phone off, these bitches gonna be knocking at my door saying, "Let's go, come on, get ready, let's go. Come on, what are you doing? Put the book down. What are you doing?" You know what I mean? Yeah, and that's okay to do that. You know what I mean? And so it's like that balancing act is huge here. It's the biggest thing for you. You know what I mean? And so the friends are there. The romance is there. You know what I mean? The work is there. Just working on balancing that out. And I think that once you can really put your foot down and say no and not be afraid to say no, that I think that things are going to work out for you. I think that's definitely the biggest thing for you to personally work within yourself is that big balance piece. My daughter's Libra. She's up and down there. All right. Let me get a focus chakra for you. If I get a balance card, I'm walking out the door here. Compassion and forgiveness. Oh, she's 11 going on 16. She's pretty much a teenager at this point. Well, she's fiery. She's fierce. There are some days where I'm like, girl, you need to go find something to do. So heart chakra, compassion and forgiveness. I have compassion for myself and for the others around me. I let go of anger, resentment, and torment from the past, and I do not give my power away to those involved. Forgiveness is key. Forgiveness is key. I give to myself. I forgive myself for things I feel I could have done differently in the past, and I remind myself that my response couldn't have been any more involved. I couldn't have been any more involved than I was at the time. So it's just saying things are happening at the right time. I'm compassionate with those in need as it shows them that they are not alone. I do this by listening, sharing, understanding, and being of service. So, compassion and forgiveness, it is connected to fear. You know what I mean? It is connected to anger and fear. I feel like they go hand in hand a lot of the time. Forgiveness is key. Forgiveness is key. You're very welcome. If there's anybody in here that I didn't get a chance to get to, because I got about 15 more minutes. I do private readings as well. And if you haven't liked and subbed already, please do so. It helps me out, and I love chatting with people. This is my social time. I talk to children all day. You can only talk about video games, so I can only chat about video games and girl drama so much from a preteen. Oh, you're very welcome. Thanks for coming hanging out with me this evening. Alice is over here, can't get rid of the socialness, and I'm just hanging out with cats and kids. Good luck to you. When will he open up this communication? Yeah, absolutely. When will he read? Oh, you too. Blessed be. I love the vibes in here tonight. It's so great. There you go. All right. Spirit guides, love and I mean, I feel like there's a pretty good chance that he's definitely gonna reach out to you here. Oh yeah, absolutely. The communication, it's gonna be a message of some sort here. Um yeah. I definitely feel like the communication's gonna open up here at some point. This is the problem that I'm seeing here is I feel like you're going to go into this conversation thinking one way and it's not going to happen. You know what I mean? I I feel like there's a lot to talk about when the communication does open up um here, you know what I mean? I definitely sense that um there's a lot. Yeah. When I start getting coughing, tightness in my throat, it's a lack of communication big time. So it's not just lack of communication, it's definitely huge on the fact that there there's a lot to talk about. Um it's not just it's just a lot. And so, I think just be very aware of that. If you're going into this thinking that this conversation is going to be, all sunshines and rainbows, just be very aware that it's going to be intense. It's going to be intense. Um, Intense conversation. Um, Somebody's speculating here. Suspicions. There's a question. There's a lot of questioning. All right, that sounds good. Yeah, I check my emails every day, and we can come up with a time that works for both of us. So, suspicion. I feel like there's suspicions in the fact of like it's questioning. Like, what is your intent? What is the real intent of this connect? Like, what is? I'm trying to like pull the word out here. I'm just really questioning like everything. Like, I'm just questioning everything, and so it's kind of more of a like, where do we go? You know what I mean? Like, what do you want? What do you want from me? Where do you want to go? Where do you want to go? I think this conversation is going to be very, very important. I think that if you have questions, feelings, this is the time to put it out on the table and not be afraid of the backlash because I feel like there's going to be backlash. You know, I feel like there's going to be backlash. I feel like if you do not put everything out on that table in this conversation, you're not going to get your needs met. You're not going to get what your answers. I don't think you're going to get everything answered, but I think that this is definitely going to be very, very important for both of you in this connection. I feel like to figure out where do we go from here. I want to say where do we go? There's a lot of questioning. There is a lot of questioning. I feel like there's anger on one side for some reason. I don't know if that's from you or from this other person, but it's not direct like it's more defensive. I want to feel I'm defensive, you know. If you have something to say and I don't agree with it, instead of talking about it, I'm gonna go straight to being defensive. So, be aware of that. And I think that, if you are the one who's feeling like you're becoming defensive, just take a deep breath, and if the other person becomes defensive, just trying to keep it less intense. It's going to be hard. I think that's going to be hard to, kind of calm the situation down. I don't think it's all going to be negative though. You know what I mean? I think like this is an important conversation because I think it's going to open up things for you and this person. So I hope that's helpful for you. And we want to look at a direct timeline. A timeline here. Communication. 6, I mean, that could mean I'm going to say by the end of the month. At least by the end of the month, looking out for this conversation, I think it's not going to happen tomorrow. 6 for me, is June, 6 weeks, the longest, but I don't think it's going to be that long. I don't sense that's too long I feel like for me. I would just say at least by the end of the month, at least for that conversation to happen. I think it's going to be important to just go into it, with a calm sense and love in your heart. I think is the best thing that I can say for you. So good luck to you. But potential relationship for Leo. Relationship for you and Leo. I feel like there's a lot of distance. I feel like I want to say like you feel like you lost a friend here. Hmm. You're very welcome. I feel like there's loss here, distance and loss here. You know what I mean? It's like you ended up with some type of information that really kind of just didn't sit well with you for some reason. I mean, there's great abundance here, so I don't know if there's money involved in this situation or if that's just a whole nother thing. um yeah, it's like something's not sitting well with me. I just feel not well. It's just not, something is not sitting well with me. With the, I think this whole situation. Uh, all right, I need this. Yeah, it's like I feel sick to my stomach. Um, mm, uh, I feel like this connection, you're gonna end up hating each other. I feel hate and anger. You know what I mean? I feel like there's some money in the there, now it's showing me somebody having great abundance. I feel like more than the other being used, it's like I get the sense like this person is kind of, I don't want to say cocky, but he gives off this vibe of like somebody you can't say no to. You know what I mean? It's like he's got like this weird charm thing going on where I'm just like, I don't know how to explain it. You know what I mean? And here I feel like, yeah, and you say player vibes. I think player vibes. There's more than just like bedroom types, being sexual with other people. This is more like there's an underlining like reason of the way he is doing things. Yeah, darkness indicate. Yeah, it's about money. This is where the money is coming at. It's like this person knows, is like wants to, it's like using you for money. I don't know if that would make sense in any way. Like money is huge here in some way. Um but it's in, the more it plays out here, it's more in this like this person, know how to explain it. And that's concerning. You know what I mean? So I feel like there's another, it's an underlining thing, if they think you're a player, well, they are using you for like clout, money. You know what I mean? Katie, you're more money. More money. And this isn't, oh, see, I don't like that. More masculine behavior. This is a type of person that will say, oh, and that's where the sick feeling comes in. sorry, I just talked to myself. So, this is a type of person that will say, I love you to get what they want. And it's like a sickening feeling. I mean, the money could be coming from him and his thoughts and feelings as well. You know what I mean? Because I am channeling both sides. So this this is a type of person that is like, if you have something that I want, I know how to get it. It's so cocky though. But it's not, it doesn't give me the sense of like openly cocky. Yeah. So if you're really, I feel like if you're really questioning this connection, I think that you really need to think about all the things played out. I feel like you see the signs, but I'm getting the sense that you're trying to ignore them. You're trying It's like you're trying to ignore them, but you still see them. And somebody is literally screaming in my ear right now, stop ignoring the signs. You see them. You know they're there. Why are you ignoring them? You know better than this. This is something you know better. That this is coming. This is coming from a loved one here. We got a loved one yelling at me right now. Direct message. You know better than this. You were raised better than this. Yeah. I feel like even if it's new, it's like you, you try to see the good in everybody. Yeah, you see the good in everybody, and I think that that's such a good trait to have, but it's also hard sometimes because you, I feel like you putting out too much trust out there. And I think that this is a situation where you see the signs and you're ignoring them. And this is a situation where you need to go with your instinct. If you feel like this is wrong, get the fuck out. Get out. You know what I mean? Uh, you know, it's like get out before you get too involved and get too into a really messy situation. And it's hard because I feel like there are good qualities from this person and you're like, but this person has this. I'm I don't know who this is, who is literally, they're not screaming in my ear, but they literally are telling me that you know better than that. I was raised better. You were raised better than this. You were raised better than this. You know better. I don't know what that I don't know who that is. In a sense of male or female. Male or female, male or female, male or, that's more than one. I've got two here. I've got two people here. It's like grandparents, like a set of grandparents here, male and female. It's more than one person. Very, very tight on family traditions are very, very important here. Very important family traditions. I don't know why that had nothing to do with this. Yeah, it's a male and female. This is two. Family tradition is very important here. That has nothing to do with this. I don't know why. They're connected, but they're not yelling at me. It's more like, you know better. You were raised better, you know better. Something about family traditions is very, very, very important here, at least to them. And so that's very significant here. And these people are hand in hand with each other. Like it's definitely grandparents, a female and a male, and they're holding hands together. So they're both in agreement in this situation. They're both in agreement. Yep, they're shaking their heads at me. They're both in agreement in this situation. Yep, yep. She's a good girl. She knows better. She just needs to listen to the signs. I believe it. I absolutely believe it. I absolutely believe it. He's not alone though. You know what I mean? So my abilities aren't strong enough for me to consider myself a medium, but I do have abilities to connect with past loved ones who have moved over, as long as their messages are strong. It's still hard for me to, it's one of those, I feel like it's one of those things where I'm still growing and learning. And so that's why I ask a lot of questions, to see if those things make sense. Cause I mean, I think that sometimes I don't know who I'm channeling. My channel is all about, for me, I made this channel to learn and grow and to communicate with people. And, I think it's really, really important sometimes for people to hear certain messages. There's a calming sense with them. There's a calming sense with them. Happiness, absolutely. So you're very welcome. So anybody in here I didn't get to, I am hopping off for the evening. If you like and subscribe and come back in alive, just let me know that I didn't get to you and I can try to get to you. I also do private readings. It's 2 a.m, so I'm starting to, it's my bedtime. My daughter's graduation is tomorrow, so 6 comes early. Is Anthony getting separated from me? Is new love? I know she's going, well, she's graduating to middle school. So, going from elementary to middle school is a big deal. I think more for me than her. Is love coming towards me soon? Is love coming towards me soon? Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, it definitely is. Um, yeah, it definitely is. Like marriage vibe. Like this is, yeah, yeah, you're having love coming soon, big time. Like this is definitely soulmate vibes here. I mean, we've got marriage celebration, good tidings. I think that it's going to be it's just, that's just normal stuff. You know what I mean? Here we've got fun, like, like really, really good luck here. I feel like you got this one, you knocked it out of the park here. I feel like this is definitely going to be an up and down relationship, though. Just be aware of that. You know what I mean? But all relationships go up and down. I think that there are going to be some hard times in this relationship, you know, but it's not giving me the vibes of like divorcee separation. It's just more of giving me the vibes of kind of, somebody becoming distant and really just having to put the work into it, and that's normal. This is all like normal relationship vibes here. You know what I mean? So I think that if you get into a relationship and you feel like it's going downhill, I get the sense that you're just going to think, oh my God, it's ending. Oh my God, this is it. It's ending. You're going to leave me. This is not, it's just something you're going to have to put a little bit of work into. Um, and not think that just because we had a disagreement, just because we had an argument, that everything is going to end right away. But, good luck. I think this is somebody that's going to be accepted by family and friends. Family and friends are huge here, especially friends. I feel like it's one of those situations where it's like, if my friends don't accept you, I don't accept you. But I feel like that's really important in some way. Acceptance by other people is really important, I feel like, for you in some way. And I think that there's acceptance here. There is acceptance here. So I think that's something good to look forward to, but also being aware that you're definitely going to have to put a little bit of work into it. I'm getting the sense like this is a relationship that is going to be worth the work. You're very welcome. All right, and you're going to be my last read of the night. If anybody in here hasn't liked and subscribed, please do so. It helps me very much. Help to spread the love and all of the good stuff. The good feeling. I love when people talk to everybody, and it's so great. Everybody's so good, very friendly. Oh, I feel like you're both in a disagreement right now. I think that there's love here. There definitely is love here. It's kind of one of those situations where it was like, I want to say, like, it's like, what I just want to say, like, what went wrong here, trying to figure out, like, what, like, I know where the turning point was, but like what led up, like, there's questioning and like what led up to this situation, you know, trying to figure, it was like, it gives me a sense of like things were going things were going really well, you know. Somebody's just shut down. Somebody is completely shut down. Um, and that's hard when there's a lack of communication and somebody's shut down. I feel like that definitely is really hard. Um, mm, I see the difficulty. The distant difficulty here is huge. Um, I feel like things just happen so fast, though. For some reason, you know what I mean? It was like everything was going good, things were, and then bam, like what just happened? You know what I mean? Like, male energy. I mean, somebody is definitely feeling betrayed. Somebody's angry and betrayed. You know, they feel like the trust here is like a huge thing. Questioning trust. Questioning trust is huge. Mm, yeah, so where do we go from here? I feel like that's the biggest question, is where do we go? Like, where do we go from here? Where do we go from here? Where do we go? I think my wife just walked in through the door, which means I gotta go. Um, I feel like family support is the biggest thing right now to hold on to. Family. I feel like there's a lack of feeling like there's a lack of support, and I think that family right here is the biggest thing. Distance, suspicions. Yeah. You know, I feel like if you are not feeling supported emotionally, you know, family is the biggest thing for you to take that lead. It's like, you know, you feel like I just lost my best friend. I just lost my best friend. And that it's sad, like sad. And like, like, it makes me want to cry. You know what I mean? That sad, I feel like there's more sadness feeling here than anything, than more that's taking over the anger. I feel like the anger is the cover up, but in reality, it's like I lost my best friend. How do I get? How I just want my friend back. I want my friend back. How? Where do we go from here? And I think that if that feeling is what's like eating inside, I think that family is going to be the biggest support for you emotionally. State. I feel like whatever the next steps are, you're both are going to come into an agreement with it. I feel like if you decide, I think there's an agreement in the next steps here. You know, I feel like beside everything else, emotions and things like that, I feel like the communication is going to come in enough for both of you to be adults. You know, I feel like there's definitely questioning of like, is this something we can do? You know, with the separation and here in question, I think that is definitely at some point, you know, questioning on, you know, like you said, where the kids going. I see both of you sitting down and both agreeing on situations when it comes, I'm calling it business. When you talk about living, children, money, things like that, to me, that's all business talk. You know what I'm saying? And so I see both of you communication, sorry, my throat gets all I see both of you coming to an agreement on the next steps. You know, I don't see this being easy. I see it being emotional. And I think that, like I said, the biggest thing for you to help you with your emotions is to hold the family. It's huge. Family is the biggest support that you are going to have right now. And no, if you question, well, I don't want to put my this on them, and you know, I feel like this is all I talk about with, you know, this person or that person. It's a it, do it. You know what I mean? Like, stop questioning yourself. These are people that are going to support you. These are people that are going to make that little bit of ease for you emotionally, because I just feel so much sadness. So much sadness. Like, I'm about ready to cry over here. And I don't know if that's because I'm a Cancer and I cry over everything. You know what I mean? But I think that there's an agreement here. So if you are afraid and going into a situation and sitting down and being like, listen, this is going here. I think this should happen. I feel like there is going to be understanding, and don't be afraid to put your place in. Like, if you're like, you know what, if we're splitting up the kids' time, I get Monday through Friday and you get Friday night through Sunday, because I feel like I take more care of the schooling, type of situation. I feel like there's or, housing situation. I feel like there's an agreement here. This is being agreed. You know what I mean? I think you're going into this being like, oh my God, there's anger here. It's going to blow up. I'm afraid. I don't want to deal with that shit. I don't want to deal with the anger. When it comes to the business, I don't see the anger happening. I see agreeing, if that makes sense. I think, and I think that nothing works. I think if you feel stuck, to get that support from family, get that extra support from family, get ideas. I think writing, it sounds stupid, but writing your thoughts, writing the process, writing the steps, write everything down. I feel like there's a sense of you holding back a little bit. You know what I mean? Even communicating in this situation, I just sense a little bit of holding back a little bit. And I think that you feel like you're putting your all into it. You feel like you are saying everything that you can, but I don't think you're I think you are holding it back, and so I feel like get advice from other people that you trust, close people. Writing your feelings, this is not just business. This is your emotions too. This is everything. This is just, this whole situation is everything. You know what I mean? And so even just writing your emotions down, I feel like could help, help you process, help you come up with, other ideas, help with your emotions. You know what I mean? I feel like if I just get a strong sense of like there are ideas and other things, and there's just something holding you back to communicate. I don't know if there's fear here. Manifesting in silence. I seek out still during some parts of my day. In the silence, I'm opening to receive without asking, without expectation. In the silence, I will hear and see the truth. Rest, tranquility, peace. Emotional, mental, and physical healing are available to you when I'm open to receive. Your crown chakra, meditation and silence makes a lot of sense. I feel like there's just so much going on. Like my head is just clouding. Like it's giving me a headache. Like everything is just, oh my God, it's circling around and around in my head, and I can't shut it off. And working on just trying to clear your mind. And it's hard. It is so hard when you have a lot of things going on. Trust me, I feel that. I feel that 100%. Hey, I am doing my last reading of the night. If you'd like to subscribe, I am on a few times during the week. I also do private readings as well. I welcome the love for those who desire my physical attention. So this is more about giving the right people your love, giving the right people your attention right now during this time. mentally, physically, spiritually. It's really important to put your intentions and where they need to be and not giving them to people that don't deserve your fucking energy. You know? Stop giving your energy to people that don't fucking deserve it. They don't deserve your energy. Don't give it to them. You gotta earn that shit. You better work for it. I feel like that's something that is good to manifest, something that's good to work on for yourself. Whoa, we got a lot of things going on here. Calming, balancing, root chakra, pulls you back to center. I'm grounded. Manifest your heart's desire with passion. You probably can't see that. I'm trying my best. Just more manifesting. Putting your love to where it needs to go. Crown chakra again. Dissipating negative energy. Relieving stress and worry. I'm relaxed and at ease with myself and others. Helping you with problems, opportunities, and growth. And selenite, another crown chakra is really, really important for you. Really, really important for you. And I don't know if you know anything about chakras, but your crown chakra is, the top of your head. It controls grace, beauty, serenity, divinity, selflessness, understanding, and alignment. Alignment. You know what I mean? Kind of really focusing. This is huge about focusing on yourself emotionally. Like, this is huge emotionally. Selenite stone is about peace, white light. Divine feminine power. I'm the being of light, and my natural state is pure peace. I feel like this is what you're looking for. So. You didn't bring me a drink? Yeah, what is that? Is there alcohol in this? I'm not supposed to drink. Damn it. Why is that sour? It's the icy one. Oh. But good luck to you. I hope that was a little helpful for you. So I'm getting off here for the night. Thanks for everybody who joined me this evening. I felt like this was a really good night of good messages. I'm going to close my circle now. Thank everybody's spirit guides. Spirit guides for love and healing messages as I close the circle. Have a good night.